Intuitive Queen Char's here. Happy Friday Eve, EVE. Happy Thursday evening. I thank the Lord for a beautiful, wonderful, nice day. We had a pretty quiet day teleworking, a long meeting. Our meeting lasted 2 hours. Then I took my lunch at 4 o'clock. And at 4:30, I came back. At 5 o'clock, I logged off. So I had a pretty nice day today. Got some stuff done. Y'all, I was in the store a while ago, and I got in my feelings. A young lady, y'all, that could have been my daughter from another life. She looked like she could be my child. She had to be about 21, 22. Nice, pretty girl. She was light-skinned, tall, and real thin. Not bony, but slender. Maybe 115 pounds. And I was over by the lottery machine giving her to play my number that I think is going to come out. And she tapped me on the shoulder. She said, "Miss," she was soft-spoken. She said, "You're so pretty." Y'all, almost started crying. I said, "What you say?" She said, "You are pretty." And y'all, I ain't have on nothing cute today, nothing extra. But the fact that I remember, y'all, how I used to look. I was always pretty in the face, but people would they would judge me and tease me and make fun of me. And to see strangers walk up to me, this has happened many a times. "You're so beautiful, you're so pretty." And please don't think I'm boasting, because I'm going to get old one day, like old, and I may look jacked up. But for right now, I'm soaking this up. I said, "Baby, thank you." And when I looked at her face, I said, "This could be my little daughter." That baby girl made my whole day, and I wasn't y'all, come on now. Yeah, and that could also be a sign that somebody else is thinking the same thing. You're pretty. For my ladies out here. I know my lady's gorgeous. Queen Char Collective is freaking gorgeous. Do not play with me. Okay, y'all, somebody works 3 to midnight. 3 to midnight. 3 to midnight. I get off at midnight. I get off at midnight. That's what I'm hearing. When I was in the store, I heard a song by Sinead O'Connor called "Nothing Compares to You." Y'all, if you play the song, the lyrics gonna let you know that somebody thinks that nothing compares to you. No one compares to you. This is either somebody you are dealing with, you're about to deal with. I don't want to say past, but I'm sure they're there too, because I'm really feeling new energy now. I'm excited, y'all. I'm telling you, as soon as you let go of that past person and your heart begins to heal, here comes a new person. They coming in. They ready to jump in like double dutch. They ready to come in. They ready to come in. When you let that past jerk go, and let me be nice, because some of them was good people that really loved you, but they chose another person over you. They chose a family situation over you. So you know what? Let them go ahead and be happy. But they thought you was going to cling on. They thought you was going to hold on, and they got to drag you by the leg. You said, "You know what, boo? We had some good times, but go ahead on and take care of your kids. Go ahead on back to your ex-wife. Y'all go ahead and renew your vows." Matter of fact, I got a pack of rice I can give you till they can throw it down on your head when you walk down the aisle. I don't care. We moved in. We moved on. I said moved in. Somebody might want to move in with you. I know just who this is. I'm not going to say one word. Somebody looking for a home. Somebody looking for a roof over their damn head. But somebody showed their whole natural butt, so they don't have the courage to ask you. Okay? I see the name Troy and Tony. Troy and Tony. So this is the first deck I felt compelled to pull from. I'm just going to shuffle and give you a couple of messages from somebody. Heavy new energy. Heavy new NEW. And some past. The past persons, some of them are giving up. They know it's over. Like, how much more over can it be? Okay? Somebody has a black and white woof. Four-legged woof, black and white. My neighbor down the hall, I love him. He has a big, pretty, sweet girl, and she has cancer. But thank God it's not traveling over her body. It's just in the back, on her back, right above her tail. It's a big lump, and they're working on her to get the lump reduced. And that baby's so sweet, y'all. When I look in her eyes, I want to cry. And every time I see her, now he called me auntie. I call her my niece. And I take her head in my hands and I look at her eyes and I say, "I'm praying for you, niece." And y'all, when that baby look at me, y'all, ain't no more good. I ain't no more good. I love me some furry babies. It is like the love is unconditional. The way they look at you, she look at me like I'm the best thing next to her dad. And if I see him going towards a trash room, I'll grab his bag. If he see me, he'll grab my bag. And he's a Hispanic guy, maybe from Ecuador or Brazil. He's not a Mexican or El Salvadorian. He's somewhere else. And that's why I hate this leader, so-called leader. You just can't, you cannot you can't deport everybody whose skin is a little brown or hair is a little black and curly. Or you can't. You don't know people's story. Y'all, I would be heartbroken if something happened. I know he's completely legal. He might be a lawyer or something, very, very well kept, well spoken. I mean, yeah. And that sweet baby girl love, and I take her head in my hands and I kiss the top of her head. I say, Auntie, praying for you. And she look at me like, y'all, I want to cry. That baby got a big mass on her back about that big. I said, it's going to be reduced in the name of Jesus. So now he said, here comes Auntie. And that's my best friend now. Well, 2 of them. Well, 3 of them. I got some good friends in this building, y'all. But I love me some furry babies. But somebody says, nothing compares to you. Back to what I was saying. Somebody has a black and white dog. Okay. Oh, sorry, y'all. I just came from the gym. I see a Toyota, and you know there was an old car called Chrysler Sebring. Did anybody on here used to drive a Chrysler Sebring? It could have been a convertible. All right. And I see the name Norman again. Okay. I'm excited, y'all, because new is here. As sure as I'm knocking on this windowsill, you're going to totally get so swept up in this new love. I swear, and I hate to say the word swear, I put it on my mother in heaven. For those who are moving into a new relationship, this is going to be the one right here. I keep telling you, it's not the person it's not your usual type. It's going to shock you. And don't worry about what people say. You understand me? This person can have Coke bottle glasses that thick. They can have eyeglasses that thick, or their eyeballs look like little black-eyed peas. They can have a gut from here to California. That could be your person. All that don't mean Nathan. You understand me? Don't get caught up in what people say. It could be an interracial relationship. So what? So what? I'm one love. I don't give a daggone. If you love me, I love you. You know, go for it. That's my opinion. Anybody else can do what they want to do. This person could be taller than you, shorter than you, different religions, older than you, younger than you. You could be 50, they could be 75. I don't care. Whoever this is gonna be the one. Ain't gonna be no more of that putting you on the back burner, hurting your feelings after you bent over backwards for them. I don't think it's anybody you already dealt with. I could be wrong. Maybe they'll make a change, but that dream I had last night, nah, no sir. I don't know why I hear Poindexter. Maybe this person is a nerd. Maybe they're a geek. Maybe they got their khakis pulled up underneath their chests. You know? Maybe what's that movie, Revenge of the Nerds, where they had when they wear their pants high up underneath their chests, their nickels, as my nephew said when he was little, told grandma she got milk coming out her nickels. NICKELS when he was about 5, and my brother came around there and beat his little butt. Who taught you to say that? He couldn't even say it right. You apologize to grandma. Well, Sam said that grandma got milk coming out of her nickels. Y'all, I got some funny stories I'm gonna share. Hold on. Okay, let me concentrate. Okay, all of these came out. 1, 2, 3, 4. First card says, oh Lord. Look, somebody trying to take ownership of you, talking about you're mine. If this is somebody new, now, this could be somebody new. This could be a message to say you belong with this person. They're yours. That's what you belong with. It could also be old fox and the sour grapes. You gonna get my woman back. You gonna get my man back. They mine. Don't know the hell they not. No, we're not. that contract is dead, sir. You might as well, write a petition. Write a petition to the universe. Go ahead and get out your remember back in the day, they would take the ink pen and dip it in the ink, and the ink pen had the feather on it, and they would roll out the scroll. You better get that scroll and that ink pen and dip it in that ink and write a petition to the universe and appeal. Write an appeal to the universe, because you up out of here, sir, ma'am. Might tell you to go that far. I'm gonna try to find a picture of the ink pen being dipped in the ink, and I'm gonna make it the thumbnail. Okay. Oh, damn. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't pelt me with eggs. Don't hit me with tomatoes. Somebody ain't letting go. They said just say goodbye. I'm gonna write an appeal to God and the universe. I'm gonna file an appeal. I'm about to get out my scroll and my ink pen with the feather on it and dip it in the ink and say, can I get my baby back? Damn, I was trying to get rid of this passport, but they said no. Oh, God. Somebody then could be Wilma. Alrighty. And this one says, still listening. Somebody goes back and replays your voicemail. This is definitely somebody for the past, and I wish they would get the hell on. Get on out the window. Go ahead or jump. We go. Bye. Yeah, they're still listening to a lot of your voicemail messages, okay? Cry me a river. And this one said, y'all, you know what? No, I am not bullshitting. I am shutting it down. I'll be mother loving damn. You know what? I feel disgusting and I want to puke right now. Y'all, look who's still hanging around. This is a different deck from last night. Let me make sure I'm reading this correctly. You know what? Y'all, I apologize on behalf of me and every energy out there trying to move you forward. But this is your twin. They're saying this isn't goodbye. It ain't over till it's over. Damn. They still listen to your old messages. This isn't goodbye. I'll be damned. Won't you disappear, person? You're mine. Because you did damn twin. But guess what? You don't have to. Just because